Well, fellers, I'm back up here in the holler, back home. I've shown you all this place before in a video from a little over a year ago. Here's our field. There's about 9 acres in this field up here. Goes to the tree line there. And Dad has been plowing the garden. The plots he's going to plant. Tater patch is always up there above those apple trees. I don't know if he's got it plowed yet or not. It's always good to come up here. I'll see if he's got it plowed real quick. Yeah, he's got it plowed. He must be letting this side of the patch lay, because normally he has this plowed too. Let's walk back down here real quick. There's the disc, the plow, disc, a couple other farming tools there. Dad's little trailer there. You know, growing up we never had a lot of money. We do have a good amount of land. This patch of land all right here. I think it's about 16 acres altogether. And then in the distance here, this hillside, right there where that power pole is, there's 14 acres there, and that's where I was raised. Might go show you the house that I was raised in here in a few. Old barn here. It's made of, a lot of it was built with American chestnut, or wormy chestnut. Wormy chestnut is just American chestnut that has died, and it gets those little worms in it. Makes them little holes, as you can see right here. Oh, that's wormy chestnut right there. See how it's got all them little holes? Old barn. Here's the tractor that we used to plow. It's a 1954 Ford Jubilee. Still runs very well. Gets the job done. 1954. And this is just one of the sheds, tool shed. White walnut trees right there. That is black walnut. In the distance there, that is a cherry tree. Bunch of old wild boxwoods. Apple tree. And this is the rock house that my great-grandfather built. My grandfather lived in until he died back in 1985. Dad's crotch rocket there, Kawasaki Ninja. Dad's 61 years old and still likes to raise hell on the Ninja. This is the basement. This is where we store our potatoes. Nice cool place. The old rock house. Good to be home. I only get to come up here a few times a year. Grapevine right there, Concord grapes. Rock house. And in the distance down there, that's the house I was raised in, my old place. Guess we'll ride down there and show you for a second. And here is where I was raised. We still own this place, the little house there. This is where I grew up. Spent a big part of my childhood down here in this creek. Me and my younger brother catching snakes, salamanders, frogs. We used to have a huge raised bed garden there years and years ago, but it's been overtaken by these briars and stuff. Dad cut these large locust posts. Let's see if you can see them still. You can barely see it. That's the old raised bed, but the place is growing up, unfortunately. This used to be our little fishing hole when I was a child. During the summers, trout would run up this creek, rainbow trout, and spawn. I know there's times we'd have 5 or 6 trout down here. A couple of times we had one that was probably about 13 or 14 inches long. We'd always feed them bread and other stuff, just throw it off the bridge there. And there's our woods behind the house. It's pretty. The apple trees are blossoming out right now. We're about 3,000 feet above sea level here. There's about 14 acres altogether here. We own up to that ridge there. There's an old wooden fence that goes up there and it makes a corner up there. But yeah, this is the old house here. Unfortunately, it's fallen into a little state of disrepair, I guess. I love it here though. This is home. You wouldn't believe how good. Every night during the warmer months, during the summer, I'd keep me and my younger brother slept in bunk beds in that very room right there the entire time we was growing up. We'd leave our window open and listen to the creek out here. Another thing I loved about this house, that tin roof right there, when it rains up here, it'll put you to sleep every time. Up there's where we just left, through those trees. That's my dad's place. I do miss this place. One of these days I'll return here though, on in the future. I love it up here in the Holler. I like it where I live in Southeast Tennessee. You know, my life's a lot better than it was when I left here. During the years of meth, you could say. But home is home. Thank y'all for watching. Bye-bye.